people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my channel. Now, this is going to be some really important information that is going to affect your SNAP, your food stamps, okay, starting in July. Now, before I get started, I want to thank all my subscribers. Also, I want to ask you to subscribe. Give this video, any of my videos you like, a thumbs up. And without a doubt, I love your comments. As long as they're respectful, please put them in the comments box below. All right. Now, this is a bonus video. This video is SNAP and food stamp information, okay, for July 2023 and on, okay? And this is a bonus video. But before I get started, one more thing, okay? I'm not going to have a video up this coming Tuesday, okay, which is July the 4th, okay? I will start my videos again, whether it be new videos or relaunch videos on July the 11th, Tuesday at noon, okay? Now, also, people have been asking me where to donate. And most of my videos, in the description box, you're going to see Buy Me a Coffee. That's where you can click on those links and donate if you want to. You're not obligated to. Obviously, you know that. All right. Now, let's get started with this. First of all, this is super important. You want to listen to this whole video if you can all the way through. Okay. Now, you're going to get a letter. Okay. Just like I did. If you got food stamps, you're going to get a letter. It's going to either come in a package like this, all right, or an individual envelope. Now, this is going to be about the changes that's going to happen with the food stamps, all right? And I'm going to go in detail because I have the official letter, all right, from the government, all right? And these rules do mainly go for Pennsylvania, but usually when it comes federal, it's for all, okay? And I'm going to go over who will get the food stamps and who may not get the food stamps. And like I said, this rule is going to affect you in July, okay? So here we go. Okay. Now, for those, I told you there's an exception to the rule, okay? And I'm going by the notes. That's what I'm looking down. These are the exceptions to the rules with the new food stamp laws. If you're younger than age 16, or if you're age 60 or older, okay, your food stamps is not going to be messed with. If you're taking care of a child younger than the age of 6 or someone who needs help caring for themselves, your food stamps are not going to get messed with. If you're already working at least 30 hours per week, your food stamps are not going to get messed with. If you're already earning a gross wage of $217.50 or more per week, your SNAP is not going to be affected. If you're receiving, this is super important, if you're receiving unemployment benefits, okay, or if you have applied for unemployment benefits, your SNAP is okay. Okay? If you're not working, this is also a lot of my viewers, if you're not working because a physical or mental health reason, your SNAP and food stamps, they're secure. They're not going to be messed with. Now, if you're going to school, college, or a training program at least half time, your SNAP is not going to be messed with. Okay? Now, if you're meeting the work rules for temporary assistance for needy families, known as TANF, TANF, or participating in a drug or alcohol addiction treatment program, your food stamps, your SNAP, safe. They're not going to be messed with. Okay? So I hope that answers a lot of questions, because I know a lot of y'all. Okay, and here in Pennsylvania, it starts in July. So a lot of people are going to be shocked because, they're not going to get food stamps. Okay, I have been officially cut off for food stamps. Yes, I have a job, and YouTube is my hobby, but I no longer get food stamps. Okay, so when I tell you it's real, it's being put in place right now, it's happening. Luckily, I do still get Medicaid, Medicare, so I'm happy about that. Now, what you're going to have to do if you want to get food stamps, okay, you got to follow these basic work rules to keep SNAP benefits. 1, accept any job offer you receive unless there's a good reason you can't. 2, if you have a job, don't quit your job or choose to work less than 30 hours per week without having a good reason, such as getting sick, being discriminated against, or not getting paid. Now, this is something we want to touch on. This is pretty serious. The climate that we live in is so bad now that even the Republicans have seen that discrimination has raised its ugly head. And I don't mean just about color. I mean discrimination in general. And it is so bad that they literally implemented this clause for food stamps. That's how bad discrimination is right now. Okay, it's raised its head, and it doesn't seem like it's going away anyway soon. Now, or here's the third thing. You can tell us about your job and how much you're working, if that is required, if they ask you. Okay. Now, there's a lot more detailed stuff to this, okay? Now, you may lose your SNAP benefits if you do not follow these work rules, okay? And you do not have a good reason. And when you have a good reason, there a lot of times what they're trying to say, I'm happy to read between lines, is they're going to require some documentation. Okay, I can't say that clearly enough. All right, now, and they whatever state you live in, they're going to give you a number to contact. Okay, and so that you can let them know what your reason is, and hopefully you can keep getting SNAP. Okay, I'm no longer getting SNAP. Mine stopped. Okay, so I get nothing for July or any other time. Okay. Now, if you're in Pennsylvania, you can call this number. All right, 877-935-8930. If you're in Philadelphia, you can call 215-560-7226. Okay? Now, this is going to be a little bit extra. And I know I'm going in detail and you're probably getting bored, but this is super important. And like I stated, I asked you to share this with other people, okay? Because they're going to need this because some people are not going to get food stamps in July, okay? Uh, now, how long, okay, how long will you lose SNAP benefits if you do not follow these basic work rules? This is complicated, so listen up. One, okay, the first time you do not follow these rules, you do not have, and you do not have a good reason, you can't get SNAP benefits for 1 month. The second time you do not follow these rules, you cannot get SNAP benefits for 3 months. So that's 3 months you can't get it. The third time you're caught, and any additional times, you cannot get SNAP benefits for 6 months, half a year. That's right. Now, even after your disqualification period ends, you cannot get SNAP benefits again until you start until you start these following work rules. All right, that is the deal. Okay, and you see here, this is the paper. This is a real paper. I'm not, cover my name up a little bit now. This is real paper. This is official. Okay, these are the official rules. Those are the basic work rules. Okay, those are the basic work rules. This is happening now. Okay, this will affect the people. A lot of people starting in July and on. Okay, I thought this was super important to let you know. Okay, I don't know if you're going to get this type of detailed information from any other person. Okay, but you got it here. All right. Now remember, as I stated, there will not be any videos for the 4th of July. Okay, they'll start back up on July the 11th, 2023. All right, and I hope this helps y'all. Okay, I hope this helps y'all, and I appreciate you all for checking out this video, this YouTube, video. And I ask you, like I stated, I ask you to share it because other people are going to have to know this because this is going to affect a lot of people's 4th of July, I guarantee. Okay. Now, this next segment is mainly for my subscribers. You can watch it if you're a viewer. That's fine. And I do appreciate you as a viewer. Now, for my subscribers, this is my opinion on it. Okay. You will know I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. Okay. Now, one thing about it, this might help my fat butt lose some weight. No, but on a serious note, my greatest fear is this. Look, if a person is thirsty or they feel like they're dying of thirst, they will drink muddy water if they have to. Okay? And my greatest fear of what's going to come with some of this is that there's going to be an uptake in crime. Whether it's an individual or groups, people are going to be, I've seen it happen during the pandemic when people would load up. It's a place I used to work at. People load up their cart with food and steaks and all this stuff. And then they'll just act like they're going towards the line and they'll just go straight out that door. And they had a car waiting for them. And they threw the food and stuff in the car and they were gone. Okay. And some groups will do that, and then they'll sell the meat and other stuff cheap, on the down low. Look, I understand this is going to affect a lot of people. And some of my past videos, you already know that you can get help from food banks, okay, food trucks, but some of them are in limbo right now because they got to figure out the rules too. Because all this is going to be a shock to this whole system, how it's been doing, especially ever since the pandemic. But my greatest fear that, yeah, there's going to be a lot more robberies, okay? And the people who's going to pay the price are taxpayers and law enforcement, because it's going to be a burden on them with this increase that if that happens. The people who are going to benefit from that are jails, United States jails, and prisons, whether they're private or public, because they get $30,000 to $50,000 per head. So that's why they lock up so many innocent people now, because it's a money thing. Okay, and so that's my greatest fear. That there's going to be uptake on robberies and things such as that. All right, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I hope you are well. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July. And I shall rap to you later. I'm out. Peace.